Happy Friday, church. Welcome to today's digital devotion. Today, I wanted to share a poem that Jacob and I came across recently in our pastor's preaching group that we're a part of. And I just thought it was such a lovely sentiment for those people of faith that are thinking about what are we doing? What's our purpose? It kind of ties into my sermon last Sunday. So this is called A Blessing for Your Great Big Dumb Heart by Kate Bowler. Love can break your heart. It's probably in the fine print. Didn't you click the box at the bottom of the terms and conditions? Blessed are you when your kids are ungrateful, when your parents are unbearable, or when they would have been if they were still around. When you help an unfixable friend, listen much longer than a normal person should, or give selflessly out of meager resources. Blessed is your terrible evaluation of who is worth it. Your cost-benefit analysis would be the laughingstock of any economist. You ignored the signs. Will this make you richer? Happier? Well-rested? Probably not. You have been noticing for a while how these small moments, the privilege of wrapping a blanket around this love, that friendship, this stranger, are impossible to quantify. Love is adding up to so much more somehow. Because blessed are you whose heart has grown 3 sizes, regardless. You who push through the fear of intimacy, the fear of loss, the fear of all the unknowns, and choose to love still. Blessed are we loving beyond our limits, loving when it doesn't make sense, loving without any lifetime guarantees, loving when it might break our hearts. That is, of course, the best thing about us, our great, big, dumb hearts.
Wow. I love that. And that's what you were preaching about on Sunday, was the calling placed on our lives to be above and beyond what the world thinks is appropriate, when we are listening longer than expected, when we're loving bigger than is required,
Right.
to be able to give of ourselves. And of course, there's parameters around that, right? We need to be able to take care of ourselves and recognize when we're in toxic relationships and protect ourselves that way. But the calling to be able to love in a way that reflects the unconditional love of God, where it just continues to pour out, is such a beautiful calling.
Yeah, it is a hard calling too. The people who preach what's known as the prosperity gospel, which is that Christians should live lives of wealth and ease, I think are missing the point entirely. Our calling is to live lives that give of ourselves and to be generous and loving in all circumstances, which is a very difficult calling. So welcome to the challenge of being a person of faith. We're so glad to be on this journey with all of you.
Yeah, and so let us love as big as we can during this Advent season.
Yeah.
We'll see you for Advent 1 on Sunday.